All right, go.
Though old cadavers tend to rot, they're all good friends of mine. We throw a party New Year's Eve for stiffs of every kind.
I have it up and the live stream doesn't say it's up yet. Oh, now it is.
It's up. It's live. I have the red button. We opened with BrainTeaser's lovely rendition of the Crypt Keeper variant on Auld Lang Syne. I am the Romance Scrooge, and joining me today are...
the artistic Alpaca.
Teaser.
SL Nobody.
Will.exe is not working at all.
Basically.
Yep. As part of a New Year's Eve special, we have our special guest back again, Will.exe, known for some of his very fun comments in the comments section. Also, the official Headcanon Hive comments moderator.
Yes.
I am policing all of you.
All right, today's topic is going to be obscure favorite childhood cartoons. And since the lovely Ms. Alpaca was the one who came up with this idea, would you like to start out the discussion?
Okay, first, when I say obscure, this is one where I ask people about it and they're like, the what now? So I'm going to start off by saying that this is actually based on a Stephen Cosgrove illustrated book. And what's little on top and pink in the middle? Oh, shit, I messed it up. I'm tired, man.
Fatality!
Yeah. What's the Metaton Neo thing? Okay. What's little on top and big in the middle and pink all over? The answer to that, my friend, Serendipity, the pink dinosaur. Or dragon, apparently, because they can't decide on one title. And this came in actually like a pack of 3 cartoons, which are all just like kind of under the bus. And they're all really good cartoons, too. And I know Serendipity was technically a 26 anime, but when it was brought over by Just for Kids Animations, it was turned into an hour-and-a-half long movie. Scamper the Penguin, which is like, if you watch it and then watch Pebble and the Penguin and Happy Feet, you will squint because it has very similar storylines and even has this skua that tries to eat the babies. And then one of the favorites that's always stuck with me because of how environmental it was is Samson and Sally's Song of the Whales. Starting with Serendipity, as I said, it was based on a Stephen Cosgrove children's illustration book, which I actually own now. I've been after it for years because they're out of print. And it's about just a pink sea monster, and she kind of looks like Loch Ness. And her job is to in the novel, her job is to defend an island from pollution and humans. And in the movie, she defends the islands just from poachers and everything in between, anyone with bad mojo. And it's just really cute. And I'm really sad that the anime no longer exists because it was like one of the several series that got caught in a fire, I think at TV Tokyo, somewhere, wherever that happened a few years ago, a good handful of years ago. I think it was like 2007 or something. Dang. And yeah, a lot of people watch it and expect it to be like super musical or whatever, but it's actually not. Like, even going back and watching, like, they could have so easily made this, like, super kiddie and adorable, but they didn't. They actually kept it pretty true to what the original book was trying to do. It's got, several plot holes and stuff, but it's not nearly as bad as some of the cartoons from that time. It's actually one of the more top-tier ones. Scamper the Penguin. I remember watching it in school when we were little, and the reason they did that was because it also had a very environmental message. And on the back of the VHS cover, hold on, I actually have the VHS somewhere. But anyways, on the back, it would have questions about the movie and was like trying to teach a lesson and biology and all sorts of really cool environmental stuff. Samson and Sally is the least popular out of these 3 because it's really hard to find like any copies of it that are that you're able to watch without like having to squint at the blurry animation. Someone on YouTube actually released an Ultimate Edition where they have the HD footage where it was re-released a few years ago, and I think I want to say it was Germany, but I can't exactly pinpoint that. And that movie, you know, everyone jokes about Land Before Time being like really sad and depressing, but this makes Land Before Time look like a walk in a park. The whale's mother literally suffocates from an oil spill.
Oh!
Dang.
Why am I thinking of the depressed Captain Planet episodes? Just hearing all this, all I hear is like depressed Captain Planet.
No, even
episodes.
Captain Planet at least had the really dumb puns. This was pretty straightforward. They literally, back when I was watching these cartoons, we had no shelter like we did today from you know, specific topics like that. And all three of those movies talk about them. Serendipity's just cuter and is able to get across it using the social stigma. Scamper is more of the natural stuff that's going on. And then you actually see how fucked up humans are in Samson and Sally.
Okay,
Dang, son.
this is just hyper depressing. Like, just like I'm imagining like a whale dying, and I'm like, little kids are watching that. I'm like, a whale is literally being suffocated by oil, and little kids are watching this.
Yep.
This makes me think of a Voltaire song.
I'm trying to actually find... I found the cover of the book, so...
Oh, Jesus, the comments has already named one of mine. Oh, help us all.
No one knows mine. Mine is a true mystery.
Jesus.
I have a list,
Yes.
so
I have two others, but they're a little popular. They're still obscure, but they're not like dead in the water. So here's Serendipity. This is the cover of one of the books. I'm trying to show pictures this way people can go find it a lot easier.
I see.
I went ahead and Googled it.
I'll say this much about obscure. I don't think every single one is going to be quite as obscure as this one. Let's just make it a little bit of a gray area and have it extend to
Anything not
lesser known
super popular, not anything that's not super popular. It's not letting me send links, so
Screen share?
no, my computer doesn't really like screen share. It tends to freeze. I need more memory. So I'll let
this is
whoever
the,
is mod do it.
Oh, sorry. I'll quit talking over people now. This is a link to Scamper the Penguin, or rather the cover art for one of the anime-ish movies. Alpaca
It is
was talking
anime.
about?
Yep.
Okay, it's anime.
Animu.
Animu. Serendipity's anime Scamper had a lot of Japanese illustrators. Serendipity's up there. Oh, shoot. Serendipity didn't get up there. Oh, no, it did. It's the Robin James link.
That looks incredibly familiar.
Yeah, I feel like I passed this in a dollar store section of the movie rentals or something.
I think my cousin said that.
It just, who knows? It might actually be there.
Not Serendipity.
Oh, that's cute-ish. Looks like a strawberry, though, but
It's
And
just
then the
wrong.
last one is Samson and Sally.
I think I've seen that before. Like, now that I've seen the picture, I think I've seen this before.
Pretty.
I do not know where that is. That just looks.
Uncanny Valley, like you've seen it, but you've not seen it.
Yes.
Maybe passed by a clip or something.
Is it horrible that the first thing that came to mind is the more anime-ish looking animated Titanic ripoff? Where
Oh.
There's no Titanic in that movie, but they do show what happens to New York if global warming gets out of hand.
Oh, what I
Ah.
mean is the Titanic movie, the weird Italian one where
Yeah.
it builds up
Yeah.
to that weird.
Mamma mia, meatballs.
And it has like
God.
3 freaking sequels, I believe.
It's party time. It's party time.
Yeah.
That
I'm glad I've never seen any of them.
that's one of them. This is the one that actually had a weird ass sequel to it. I've sat through the sequel, Tentacolino, and God.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Looks like there were technically three. There were technically 3 animated Titanic movies, but 2 of them are really famous. One of them because of the famous rapping dog, and the other one because of magic moonbeams catching your tears, allowing you to talk to animals. And then the Titanic gets fixed by a puppy-faced octopus.
Cthulhu's younger brother.
Okay, I'm sorry I derailed the conversation with that. What was the Samson the Whale movie actually about? You mentioned that there was touching on global warming in there. What?
Yes. Just basically like the oil industry and global warming and how it's going to really mess up the environment. Because like I said, with the mom, she suffocates from oil. Like there's a couple of whales that do actually. And then when they go to find Moby Dick in it, you know, to get his advice and what so on, they're actually in New York that had been drowned because I think he mentioned something about it being a bustling city in the past, but humans let it get out of hand and something along that lines. That was in the subtitled version though. I don't know. I don't remember what it says in the English version because yes, there are 2 audio tracks for this.
Well, I've actually kind of researched that, just watching videos about what would happen if it flooded. Other than Florida and a few other places, I could see that happening in New York, but just it completely underwater, completely submerged. Just
oh, you'd be surprised. People tend to underestimate how much damage we can do, especially if you have things that like are landslides and shifting like that. They can have some really terrible tsunamis that will put it under quite a bit.
I was just thinking like gradually rising and rising, not like tsunamis and stuff like that.
No, this is like full out, they fucked up.
So this is 2012 levels.
Yeah.
So basically, Samson is the prequel to Splatoon.
Basically. I mean,
damn, son.
Congratulations, theory confirmed.
Sorry, you'll have to excuse me. This freaking theme song, because this was like my show way, way back in the day, and the theme song has always been in my head since for freaking ever. It hurts. It hurts my heart.
Yeah, here's a fun fact about the Serendipity book, is that in 1994, I think, when it got republished there for a while, they had to change out the ending image to Serendipity wearing a medal, because apparently Serendipity looming over someone who's polluting and causing hell and is about to smash them in with their tail was just too much for kids.
Wait, was there a
damn, son?
Okay, I looked up Serendipity and I found a 1994 comedy movie that's title is Destiny with a Sense of Humor.
No, that's not it. Serendipity, the Pink Dragon. Try that, because there's like 5 movies named Serendipity.
And then I found an anime game with boys, and then okay, I'm not gonna go down.
Here, I'll just send you a link to the opening. Make it easy.
Well, yeah, let's just stop right there.
Cut we're moving on.
I came prepared, kind of.
Wait,
Headcanon Hive does not endorse anything like that. We highly advise against watching anything that's in the same camp as Boku no Pico. No. Big no!
It's time to
hell is Boku no Pico?
Okay.
No.
Okay, I
we're not
looked up
here
a
for that. Let's
screenshot.
go back on track. I sent the link to the opening for the English movie.
Okay, I looked up a screenshot. All I see is a kid wearing a seaweed skirt, some type of vegetable thing, and 3 giant bushes.
Yep, that's part of it.
Am I high?
The tropical version of the good dinosaur looks pretty good.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So, you'll have to excuse me because my freaking brother is asking people to send prayers to the cookies he burned. What the hell, dude?
Terribly animated so much it is very old.
I'm not even kidding. This is the comment.
Prayer to the cookies. Prayer to the cookies.
The Cookie Monster would be so depressed.
You'd be angry.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look up a depressed Cookie Monster face and try to find one.
God. Okay. Any other anything else about Serendipity, Samson the Penguin are related?
No, not really. They're all from different companies. Just those were the 3 that came in a 3-pack together back in the day for VHSs. I just was like, hey.
Okay, I'm gonna have to doodle something right quick. Give me like 2 minutes and I'll doodle right quick.
And then I have 2 other, I have one other one that was fairly popular back in the early 2000s and 90s, and that was The Flight of Dragons, and it was a Rankin Bass cartoon. It was like the brother movie to The Last Unicorn.
Oh.
Thank you. And that was a really cute movie, too. It was really interesting.
God. God. See, I want to do mine, but at the same time, I'm just having a lot of fun watching the comments.
Go ahead and bring it up, BrainTeaser.
Okay, one second. If anyone can recognize this theme song, I'm going to like legit cry because this thing was my life. Hold on. Out of the ordinary fairy tale without the fairy, a family that seems a little scary. What people up, you will find me anywhere but here. And the way you see me is pretty far from clear, a little different, not every day. You can't judge me, it don't work that way. So what? So what? Oh, yep, I'm growing up creepy. Wicked. Freaking growing up creepy on Discovery Kids. That show. God's help me.
Was it the one with the fly girl thing?
No, that was the
She was like this little girl, had a like very multi-dyed hair. It was like blue and pink and green, and she had like a praying mantis for a mom and a mosquito for a dad.
Oh my gosh, I did watch that. I watched that. I used to love that show. I never remember the name. Like one episode was with vampire mosquitoes, and there was this whole episode about it.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh my gosh, I know that. I know that.
How does a mosquito and praying mantis?
Well,
okay, I need to stop thinking about
it was
that.
like, no, it was like they adopted daughter thing. Like it was on their doorstep. And they
literally somebody left a baby on the doorstep of a house run by bugs. It's wonderful. And
wasn't there another show that had like a shark thing going on? Like there's this girl and a big, huge shark.
Kenny the shark. I want Kenny the shark. Yes.
Oh my,
it's either
oh my God. Legit.
It's one of those two.
No, growing up creepy. That had like one of my first ships in life because they had this tarantula boy who I think he met her at a carnival the first time, and then the next time that they brought him on, he was like a movie star, and he was actually raised by a giant spider. And
praise upon the Spider Queen.
Real.
Sorry, I had to do a South Park reference.
Yeah, legit. Let's see. Kenny the Shark, growing up creepy. Oh, Jesus. No, but legit, growing up creepy is just one of those shows that you have to watch for the pure absurdity of it. And then also it was funny because at the end of the episodes, they would have these little tidbits where Creepy's talking about, like, the main bug featured in the episode. Yes. Oh, Jesus. PC, you're bringing up another one of mine. What are you doing? Ouch. My heart. I'm dead.
Oh, yeah. King Tut. That was my favorite.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Tutstein!
Well, did we all just watch Discovery Kids?
Basically.
Discovery Kids and Jetix for me.
I didn't even know this cartoon existed until today.
Jesus.
This one?
Yes, there's my baby. There's my baby child.
I actually remembered an actual TV series I want to talk about after teaser.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm mostly stuck with Cartoon Network, Disney, and Nickelodeon, so a lot of these are.
It was one of the few cartoons.
I think I was Jetix, Discovery Kids, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and a lot of other not cartoons. Because after that, I started watching like House MD and Ghost Whisperer.
PBS, Discovery Kids. Whenever like Monster Rancher and X-Men and stuff came on, and Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh, and then sometimes Disney.
What wasn't there a History Channel for kids?
I do not know.
They had like
Barry,
history-based
My Dad the
things.
Rockstar. I vaguely remember that one. And
My Dad the
God,
Rockstar. Oh God,
that was an awkward cartoon.
I mean, it got better towards the end.
oh
Kinda.
God, PC, you hit me right in the heart. Jesus help me. Ah, ouch.
Yeah.
This is my show where anytime I name it, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
You're kidding.
I have a
Super
Super
Monkey
Robot
Team
Monkey Team
Hyperforce Go.
Hyperforce Go.
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Yes, that was my reason for living. That's where I made my first OCs. God damn it!
Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. Multicolored monkeys.
Yes.
This the cartoons I'm gonna be bringing up in a little bit is like where I first made my my first like genderqueer character.
Wait,
Yes.
what?
And I'm going to drop the link because this particular cartoon is based on a French comic, and it's called CyberSix.
Yes.
And during the day, she dresses up as a male school teacher,
What?
and her
Ooh.
and her brother's soul was put into a body of a panther, and it's good stuff, my dude.
Wait, are you sure the person making this did not just take a whole bunch of LSD and just write what he saw?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Now, I can't say that about the comics. The cartoons, though, is pretty put together like most superhero Monster Daily stuff.
Oh gosh, I found another cartoon show I want to talk about.
Go.
I've got to wait my turn.
Well, also one quick thing. Brother, stop trying to make me rage. You cannot bring up the finale of Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
Okay,
Got you.
okay. Can we just hold everything for a second? What the fuck is CyberSix? Can someone give me a synopsis of this, please? Because this looks awesome and I want to watch it. But I'd like
Cyber-
some.
Cyber-
Hold on. CyberSix is a series of Argentine comics first published in 1992, drawn by Carlos Miguela and written by Carlos Trillo for the Italian comics magazine Scorpio, Eura Editorial. The series first appeared in Spanish in November 1993. The heroine of this series is the eponymous character CyberSix, more properly CyberSix with a numeral, a leather-clad, genetically engineered superhero who disguises herself as a male high school literature teacher by day and battles monstrous biological weapons of her creator by night. In 1995, the comics were adapted into a live-action television series, and again in 1999 into a 13-episode animated series by TMS NOA, with positive critical reception from sources like the Pulitzer Awards.
Huh.
And here's the actual plot. Dr. Von Richter is a member of the SSS and Nazi Party genetic engineer who works at the concentration camps during World War II, implanting cybernetic organs in the bodies of dead prisoners in an attempt to resurrect them. As one of the Führer's army, however, after the Allied forces defeated the Nazis, Richter continues to use the experiments at South America. From one of his experiments emerged the Cyber series, an artificial humanoid possessing superhuman strength and the agility, but something was amiss. The 5,000 original cybers, engineered to be perfect servants, mimicked human emotions too closely, displaying free will of their own. When they disobeyed orders from Richter, he orders all of the Cyber series to be destroyed. After Cyber 29 died falling from a tree, Richter transfers his brain into the body of a panther and names him Data 7. Cyber 6 was the only true cyber to survive the massacre, escaping with the help of a black slave who hid her away in a fishing village. When Richter interrogates to kill the slave, CyberSix arrives at the city of Merindana, where she battles Richter and his minions and disguises herself as a fellow teacher, Adrian Sealdman, after the real one is killed in a car wreck. Like all of Richter's creations, CyberSix depends on a mysterious and life-giving fluid called sustenance. When the supply ran out, she manages to take and drink it to survive. defeating Frankenstein's monster-like fixed ideas or the more human-like technos. As a heroine, she saves the people of the city from Richter and his cloned son Jose. That
gives a pretty good idea of what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll watch more to
in the mother fudge.
Yeah, it's basically, I always like to call it Captain America on steroids.
I can see.
Pretty apt description there.
And it took a while, but they finally put the entirety of the series on DVD.
Yeah, they also have it on like Kiss Cartoon too.
Mm.
And I love that series as a kid. And it's like CyberSix and Ghost in the Shell were my jam, along with Pokemon.
Dude, first thing there, I was going to start singing the Digimon theme for some reason.
Digimon monsters, Digimon.
It's like everyone remembers Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Digimon, but Monster Rancher is another one that's just completely a miss. But that's for like obscure anime time.
Obscure anime.
Well, if I remember right, it came on pretty early in the morning, so.
In Tennessee, it came on late at night, like right after Digimon. So it was like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, and that was like the 2-hour block.
Well, the two shows I remember coming in on early in the morning, like that were animes, was Monster Rancher and Zoids.
All I watched was Yu-Gi-Oh and Beyblades, and Pokemon. Oh. Since has this conversation just completely derailed?
No,
sort of, kinda.
No.
Yeah.
Someone else can pick their favorite.
It's still about
Obscure.
obscures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SR, are you next?
Yeah.
Order doesn't really matter.
Well,
All right. I guess I will submit for. Let me just bring this up real quick. This show that was on Disney/Toon Disney called Fillmore.
Oh
I have
God.
no clue.
Basically,
Oh God, no.
Basically, it was CSI for kids, and it made being a safety patrol officer look the coolest, but they're not.
Sounds fantastic.
It is.
Oh.
It's just insane because you have this 3-act story, and it's basically like a gritty cop show for kids, but they play it seriously at the same time as them making fun of those kind of genres, and it just works on a great level.
Oh, was it that show that what's good, Mr. Enter did?
More than likely, like the first episode was a Silence of the Lambs parody.
Oh.
What the? Wow.
I love it. I love it
Basically,
already.
what happened is that some bathroom stalls got graffiti, and so the safety patrol is trying to figure out who graffitied the new bathroom stalls. So they go to the most, like, a kid who has pretty much detention for the rest of his school career, and he is isolated with no other writing utensils in kind of a like Hannibal Lecter style detention cell.
Oh my God!
And so Fillmore, with his new partner Ingrid, voiced by Tara Strong, have to try and convince him to help them figure out who the tagger is, and it's and the whole reason that he's like that and he started graffitiing is because like he used to do macaroni art, but his macaroni art he won awards and stuff, but then he started be placing in second, in third, in fourth, honorable mention, and he got angry, so he started tagging because then people noticed him again, but then he got caught and then he's in detention. Well, now he's helping the safety patrol trying to catch this new tagger, and the episode is just insane, and every episode is like that.
I love it already.
They even have an episode that deals with the problems of standardized testing.
Oh, that's one they did a review on.
See, I actually was a safety patrol, so I'm sure I would get an absolute kick out of this.
I always wanted to do safety patrol, but I was the type of kid who was sit in the corner, eat paste.
Oh, honey.
I didn't even know safety patrol was a thing.
Basically, all they do is just stand in the hall and basically tell kids not to run. That's all they do. But this show makes doing that look cool because they're solving mysteries.
No, see, I definitely remember having to write kids up, and it was not for running, and I'll leave the story at that.
Oh, yeah. Stairwells, my dude. Imagine being like a substitute teacher and walking in on that.
Oh, no. I don't mean like that. And keep in mind, I was in 5th grade. Like, chill.
Oh my gosh, that makes it even worse.
I mean, that does never stop middle schoolers.
No, I remember. God.
Middle school was not like that.
And I thought I had an interesting job where one of my coworkers describes it as when customers enter, it's like entering the Bermuda Triangle.
Oh, Jesus.
You've got me beat. The worst that I've had to deal with is, well, I haven't really seen it in person, but my coworkers have mentioned dealing with dead mice popping up in the office. That's nothing compared to. Oh my god.
Well,
No, let's just say mine was dealing with property destruction. That was.
Who?
Well, I was actually part of someone being written up because of safety patrol. Let's just say it ended up with me being tripped and my front teeth being kicked out on a table.
Jesus.
Okay, what happened was some stupid a-hole kid like tripped me up. I was still like in third or fourth grade, so it didn't really hurt me, or I could have been younger because I have my front teeth. But it was second grade. The person tripped me up. I fell down. Instead of falling on the ground, I went sideways and hit my front teeth right on the chair and busted out my full row of teeth.
Jesus.
Like, I literally did the cartoon spit a tooth out thing. Let's just say that person went to Hope.
I can imagine. Jesus.
But I was happy because I got like $5 or $6.
Yo.
I got my teeth kicked out. I get money.
That's one way to get a visit from the Tooth Fairy.
Ugh. See, now I just make me think of the Tooth Fairy from Fairly Odd Parents just looking in abject horror under Will's pillow.
I'm thinking about the South Park kids waiting around for snickering, thinking, hey, we're going to bank in on a bunch of sweet
Tooth Racket.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Tooth Fairy black market dealings. Been watching a lot of South Park lately, forgive me.
Or the most infamous Tooth Fairy, The Rock.
Oh, God. Can we not?
Am I going to do mine? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I have to sing the theme song? It's kind of
Not if you don't want to.
I'm just going to sing it anyway. The sun is rising high. The sun is rising high over Terrytown. Friends taking off, friends touching down. That's where you'll find that one kind JayJay the jet plane. That's me.
Oh my lord. I think I know what this is talking about, yes.
Show the picture, Scrooge.
Oh boy. Okay, give me
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever!
Yes, I'm playing Kronk this time around. I'm the unwitting fool that has to pull the lever. Okay, here's a horrifying picture from the pilot for the show with its uncanny valley characters and just...
That's actually not the pilot. That's one of the normal episodes. The pilot used models, which was even worse.
Yeah, I thought that's what this was.
Okay, JayJay the jet plane is a 1997 to 2002 CGI animated live-action series. It was the first cartoon show to mix CGI with live action for a TV budget. It was made for American Canadian audiences for the first part of its career as a show. Let's just say it found limited success in the United States. But guess where it found great success? Taiwan and China.
Not surprised.
Why?
Okay. See, I remember this show because the animation creeped me the hell out. So
there's this one character I want you guys to see because it is just, oh my god. I haven't given you the photo because I forgot to give it to you, but let's just say she is.
What have they done to you?
She is pure
Damn.
stereotype. She is pure stereotype.
What stereotype?
Asian.
Oh no.
I got.
no.
Oh, and her paint job is yellow.
No, that's not the character. The character is, oh god. I have to find.
You have to find the thing.
Okay. Okay, I'm uploading it. This was the last character introduced for Asian audiences.
Oh god.
It's in the group chat.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I can't access your Google Drive, so.
Oh yeah, I'll just email
You
it.
have to do the thing.
I'll just have to put it up.
Just do it.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, man.
Yeah.
This should be
Her
fine.
name is Tuffy, and oh god.
I'm having a lot of fun hearing everybody groaning. Whoa. What the heck is she?
She's an Asian stereotype.
True.
And
Is she like a tow truck or something?
yeah, it's not good in the picture, but she has these two giant buck teeth. It's just, oh god.
Oh lord.
Teeth.
It's like Mickey Rooney from Breakfast at Tiffany's mixed with a Disney Playhouse toy.
And there's also this one character who looks like she's in extreme pain.
What the heck is my brother doing to the comments section? Seriously, it's starting to bother me.
Her name is Savannah, based on a plane built in Savannah, Georgia, the state where I am in, and I am completely sad about this character being from here.
Now comes the time to be afraid.
Oh god. Wait.
Psychopathic Box J, that's a pretty accurate description of what happened when I first saw the screenshots of these things. I'm surprised I haven't had nightmares.
I can't find it. I'm like clearly okay. I'm literally have to get these photos from offline because this is what happens when I'm not fully prepared.
In regards to the screenshots or imagery from the show, if I had a personalized hell, it'd be the devil unlocking a door and there'd be a bulletin board with all these spread across the wall, and I'd be told you have to stare at these for eternity.
Okay,
You have to look at these horrifying pictures.
You'll spend eternity in here listening to white protest songs from the 60s.
And this is the crowning jewel of the nightmare fuel. It has Angelina Jolie plump lips, the sort of half-lidded femme fatale eyes, or an attempt at it, and just...
What is this thing trying to do?
I don't know. I can speculate, but I don't think you'd want to hear what. I don't think you guys would want to hear it.
Yeah, no.
I'm fine.
Okay.
We're not drunk enough.
When I was a kid, I used to love.
I don't need to be drunk.
I love shows like Thomas the Train and Bob the Builder and stuff like that because it had cartoon trains and cars and stuff like that. There's a reason why I repressed this from my memories.
I don't remember if I ever actually watched this, but I definitely remember skipping through channels with this on.
Oh, and what makes it worse, they were trying to push this so much. They actually got a parade float in the 2001 Macy's Day Parade.
And then
Lord.
Pixar saw it and went,
Damn!
Technically Disney.
I also have one other show.
Are you crying?
No.
I think she's laughing
I'm
too
gonna
hard.
have nightmares because of this thing.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to my nightmare.
I think you're gonna like it.
Sorry.
I think you're gonna feel you belong.
I'm just gonna get down more nightmares, said the cartoon guy.
Okay, what's the other cartoon you wanted to bring up, Will?
You do not understand. Alice Cooper is my karaoke king. I'm not even kidding. That song. I love it.
Okay, I love history. This is where it all stemmed from. Liberty Kids.
Oh,
Ooh.
shoot. Have you seen the Book of Virtues? That actually goes into like the same genre.
Well,
Like
how I
those
put it,
two, I used to watch them on PBS all the time.
you actually watched Liberty Kids?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I really liked it.
I see your Liberty Kids and raise you a hysteria.
It had this weird anime-esque, just weird style. It was pretty good. Goes all the way through their revolution, even touches on some very inappropriate matters for a kid show, like slavery and the horrific conditions of Native American Indians.
I vaguely remember the show. I wouldn't necessarily call the stylization for this anime-esque. More like somewhere in the sort of genre of higher quality Disney cartoons, or
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
somewhere between the Disney Doe Eyes and Brace Face, somewhere in between those two.
It was. I remember my history teacher, like, for the last like 20, not 20 days of school, but 5 or 6. This is what we always watched. I just kept on watching it.
See, I hear hysteria. I just think Time Warp Trio, honestly.
Wait, you know that show too?
Yes, and I actually, because I started working as an after-school counselor at an elementary school, and one of the books is actually one of the Time Warp Trio books. I'm like, wait, this was a series? What? I always remember it as a cartoon.
And then they had that gender swap episode thing.
They had the gender swap team, yeah.
Yeah. My favorite episode was the one with Amelia Earhart.
Yo.
What?
I'm just like, yes, please.
I just mostly remember watching Hysteria before school. It's like an Animaniacs version of history class. And like a few skits that I remember is the Lewis and Clark one where there's a fork in the river. It's like, which way should we go? Like, you got to go left. Left? Right. All right, I'll go right. No, go left. That whole skit. Oh and
God.
And the Lizzie Borden skit. I love that one. Whack 'em! Whack 'em!
Lizzie Borden gave her mother 40 whacks. When he saw what she had done, gave her mother 41. Ha! Yes.
Does anyone remember Dragon Tales?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh, that was just cheese, but good cheese.
I was too old by the time
It
that
was
came out.
cute. It was like cute cheese.
Well, I got all the really kid shows from the late 90s, early 2000s, 90s from reruns and all those shows. I got the like obscure stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I know this isn't an obscure one, but this is something that I have to comment on. On Nickelodeon and stuff, am I the only one that's noticed they've been re-airing a lot of Jimmy Neutron stuff?
Oh, yeah.
They have?
Yeah.
A lot.
I've been
like literally in a row. They had like
Nickelodeon main channel or Nicktoons?
I'm not sure. Just Nick in general.
They've been doing it all over Nicktoons and Nickelodeon. They're doing it late at night.
Yeah,
I mean, because
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon actually has like an old school Power Hour or something like that they've started. They show like Rugrats and all sorts of older cartoons.
Huh.
Yes.
Wait, you're a school counselor?
After school care counselor, yep.
Oh.
Not that old, goodness.
I think I'm the oldest one in the group, aren't I?
I think I might be the baby out of everybody.
You were the oldest alpaca until November. I believe we're both 24.
Yeah, we're both 24 now.
I might be the baby.
How old are you?
15.
Protect the child. I'm your mother now.
You're the baby. You're the only not legal one here.
Why am I now the baby?
Because I'm 19.
Oh my god, that was cute.
You're literally making this worse for yourself, child.
What are you going to say, SR?
I'm 25. And don't you whippersnappers get off my lawn.
Okay, SR,
get your Pokemon, go off my yard.
In my day, there were only 151. And you had to move a truck to get that one.
Don't you mean 150, old timer?
It was in the code. You had to move a truck to get it.
Okay, wait. Oh my god. Okay, actually, speaking of Jimmy Neutron, because that actually leads into one of the other shows I used to watch that wasn't on for very long, but I loved it to friggin' bits. The X's. What? That was funny.
What?
I saw some of that one.
Patrick Warburton plays the dad. The lady who voices Beautiful Gorgeous plays the mom. It's a spy family. And their villain literally looks like one of those
he has a giant
plasma globes.
Yeah, really? He's red.
Led by the evil glow face.
Wait, how does he eat if his whole entire head is in a globe?
It's just something you don't think about. He doesn't need to eat to survive.
Why am I
don't think you ever really see him eat anyway. Honestly.
I just imagine there being like a fish in there.
If I remember right, that was on around the same time as Cat Scratch and Mr. Meaty.
Why am I getting...
Dude, yes!
Yep.
Why
Both of those, yes!
Okay, I'm going to bring up a really popular one, but still. I've, rewatching and I found something really morbid about it. Okay, Thomas the Train. It takes place in the 60s. Back then, in Britain, they were getting rid of all the steam locomotives. They were one of the first world countries to completely get rid of them. The island of Sodor is full of steam engines. They literally go through scrap yards and just imagine it from their point of view.
Like walking through a freaking graveyard.
No, and it's not like a graveyard. They're at least underground, but think of bodies, they're bodies.
So basically, that scene, the worthless scene from the Brave Little Toaster with all the cars, worthless.
Essentially,
yes. Oh Jesus!
Why am I getting?
I took a man to a wedding.
Why am I getting?
I don't know the words.
Oh my gosh. Talk the power of Juju.
Oh God, can we
I
not?
saw an
Please?
episode of that. What I found interesting about it is if you look at the models, they're pretty much just recycled and kind of slightly altered variants of the Jimmy Neutron models. And this was around the time that CGI was really starting to pick up and improve in regards to what you could get on a TV cartoon. So it was just kind of odd, just recycling elements like that. I'm pretty sure that particular cartoon was short-lived.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Attack of the Power of Juju was my Planet Sheen before Planet Sheen became a thing.
I mean, considering it was a video game tie-in show.
Why do I think it came on like in the afternoon, like they were just re-showing it for a while. Like I remember watching it, but this was like in 2005 or 6.
Yeah. Honestly, the only good thing for me that came out of Attack and the Power of Juju being associated with Nickelodeon is that there was this one game for PS2 that came out that was, God, it wasn't Battle for Volcano Island. It was a game that came after that, and I can't freaking remember because it had like
Talk and the Power of Juju, the game.
No, it was like one of those Nicktoon tie-in video games. They had like Danny Phantom, working with SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Talk.
Wait, I know
the
Zim.
Nicktoon Blast or something?
Something like that. Because there was like one specific game that had Talk, Danny, SpongeBob, Jimmy. Attack of the Toy. No, not Attack of the Toy Bots. It was after that. It was like. I need to look it up. Jesus. It was like PlayStation 2. It took place in the same place that had Battle for Volcano Island, but it had like this orange goop going on everything, and it was like this alien life force or something. I gotta find it. Hold on.
Hey, PC, I remember Cat Scratch, but unfortunately, the only thing I remember about it is the guy who voiced Waffles, who went on to voice several other bit roles or parts in other cartoons. And one of the cats had this creepy crush on the 8-year-old human Kimberly, and he had this ridiculous Scottish accent. I've never let go just how freaking creepy that interspecies crush was, just the way it's set up. Why the hell did this anthropomorphic cat, who's technically an adult by his species standards, why the hell does he have a crush on an 8-year-old human girl? It just
Wait,
so fucking creepy.
I mean,
where does it take place? Like, where does the show take place? Because I have a perfect joke for this.
I don't remember the setting for it.
I don't know about the specific place, but it was basically our world, just that they happened to be talking cats.
Oh, I was about to say, if it's the future, anything flies in the future.
Mm.
Yeah.
oh my
Jesus.
God, Sans! I'm sorry.
Oh Lord, what happened?
I've been waiting to say that at a pun all day.
There's an episode where one of the other cats could just... Why? Why? God!
Ow.
Yeah, I don't think it was. Maybe
Wait.
it couldn't have been Attack of Toy Bots.
Wait, what's like the picture for this gonna be? Is it just gonna be
Globs of Doom? Oh my God, that's what it was. Globs of Doom. That's the only thing that came. The good thing that came out of.
The Scottish cat totally had a thing for human Kimberly. They had the hearts floating around his head, the hard eyes, and everything. He had a crush on her, and it was fucking creepy.
Okay, what's this show? Because I bet I can find a fan fiction out there somewhere for it.
Which show?
Cat Scratch.
Okay.
Don't do it. Do not go looking for fan fiction. I know furries. You do not know.
I don't want to know.
Nobody does.
Oh, no, it is my destiny. I'm the guy.
No.
This fanfic, it was made for me.
No.
It's time to
No.
stop. Steven, it is time to stop.
Moving on. Kappa Mikey. Anybody remember that?
Oh yeah, they actually had like a Chobits, like in the back, like the hair salon or whatever. They had like Hiei's hair from you, Hakusho, and Chobits, and just a lot of really random cameos. It was worth it just to watch it to find the cameos.
Okay.
It's got the monkey.
I may have to give a show a chance just for that, but when it was first on the air, I'll admit that I gave it an immediate pass because you have this one kind of generic toon stock character or something you could slap together in Flash, and then sort of really Americanized versions of anime characters, like the generic DeviantArt really, or just getting started to draw anime style, and just, oh god, it was so clashing. I don't mean to be so judgmental here. I started out drawing in that style, but just...
It's basically like a really badly put together version of Gumball.
Can we talk about the best TV show ever? The best kids show ever?
What?
CyberSix.
CyberChase. I feel like I should know what this is.
CyberChase.
They had the off-brand Iago.
Oh yeah, did I ever? I don't think I ever sent you to how I connected. What was it? Black Butler to CyberChase. Hold on, I'll try.
I saw that.
Okay.
You see, I think when I hear CyberChase, I think Scooby-Doo.
Okay, I'm gonna post a link
That's what I think.
to the opening, and if this isn't jogging your mind or tell you what the show is.
No, because I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm just like, I don't remember ever actually watching it.
I loved it as a kid. It was. This should be the one I should talk about.
I don't care, Chick-fil-A, go away.
I'm still stuck on the whole cat scratch thing. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight because of JayJay and cat scratch.
I can help that with fan
fill you up
fiction.
with fluff later, okay?
Do you need help with that? Because I can find.
I've seen screenshots of CyberChase floating around. Wasn't it some kind of cartoon on PBS? I don't really remember much about it because I didn't really watch it.
It was like mathematics and engineering and stuff like that, and it was just, it's jarring.
The hell, they have entire episodes. All right, never mind.
How is it jarring, Alpaca? Just the animation?
Just trust me.
I loved it.
Something can be good and have really bad elements about it. I mean, because yes, it was a good idea, and then the execution just stop.
All I can remember creepy about it is that 3D motherboard face whenever it would show up.
It's not just that, it's the way that the episodes are written and the voice acting for it.
Well, yeah, you're right. The way they were written, they kind of jumped about a little bit too much.
And then, like I said, the off-brand cyber version of fucking Iago, my dude.
But
Well,
Gilbert Gottfried, the guy who was the funny voice of every kid's childhood.
Well, one of the main problems with any show that has to deal with technology involving cyberspace or virtual reality is the fact that almost immediately as soon as it comes out, it becomes instantly dated due to how fast technology grows. And
That's why if you're going to do a show like that, it needs to be like South Park where you make it in a week.
Well, okay, I'm going to look it up, like what year it came out.
Dang.
Actually,
in the early
speaking of
2000s.
shows based on technology and such, I didn't grow up with this one, but my ex introduced me to it. It's a show called Reboot when CGI was still really becoming a thing. It's so awkwardly animated and kind of clunky, but it's an interesting concept. I'm just going to go ahead and read off the Wikipedia page because if I tried to describe it, I would not do it justice.
Fun fact, the guys who made the Dire Straits Money for Nothing video made that show.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how long the show ran. It started in January 21st, 2002, ended November 13th, 2015.
How?
What show was this?
CyberChase.
CyberChase.
Like I said, really good idea, but very clunky.
Okay, there was 10 seasons. And it went from 2002, 2003, 2004, 2000, After 2007, there was a 2-year gap into 2009, 2010. And then after 2010, there was a 3-year gap for 2013 the year, and then another 2-year gap for 2015 last year.
Dude.
I loved this show when I was little. Okay, it won in 2007 Outstanding Broadband Program for Children.
Huh.
And was nominated for 5 Daytime Emmys.
Lots of logos. Yes, Reboot was a Canadian cartoon. Interesting tidbit about the guys behind this. They went on to make Transformers Beast Wars, which would kind of explain why my ex was such a big fan, because he is a Transformers nut. He introduced me to the 1980s Transformers movie, and from there, he likes to greet people with the phrase "Bawa weep grub blah 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 blah." The universal greeting from that movie is that kind of nerd. Just I'll quit giving him a hard time now.
This was okay.
Beast Wars. I love that show.
Beast Wars is actually pretty good. He introduced me to that one recently, and I'm curious to see where it goes.
This was the last truly kiddie show I actually kind of watched. Martha Speaks.
Oh my god, I remember those books really very well.
Well, I turned it into a show. I actually pretty liked it. Except for the animation style. Flash! And not good Flash, the bad Flash.
But is it any worse than Johnny Test Flash?
It's okay, it's really
it's
Johnny Test style Flash, but it's stylized to where you can't really extremely tell it. It has more than 2 sound effects at most.
Johnny Test, crack the whip. Somebody takes a step,
Not that
crack
whip.
the whip.
Okay, there was this comic I saw. It just showed this. It showed a Johnny Test like a Johnny Test episode just playing out in the background, and there's this guy that just got electrocuted every time they need the whip cracked. It was like he was just flaking about every time.
Jesus.
Make a drinking game out of the Johnny Test whip sound effect. You'll be dead in an episode.
You'll be dead before 5 minutes.
You'll be deader than a red shirt in Star Trek.
Oh, shots fired.
Original Star Trek.
You're killing me.
Okay.
Hey Johnny, crack. Hey Dookie, crack. Let's walk 3 steps. Crack. Let's open the door. Crack.
Oh no, we're walking through the yard. Crack at every single grass blade getting crushed.
Freaking real.
Hi,
Okay, hold
Susan
on.
Mary. What's your new invention? It's a robot that cracks a whip.
Ironically, no whip crack at that mention.
God, I love it.
And then they just look at the screen and look at the screen and just say, "Stop."
Okay, hold on. I have to talk about this just real fast because I know we let go of Cat Scratch, but Kevin McDonald, that was my guy way back when because Pleakley was my first precious child.
Tragic. Blech, terrible.
Oh,
Kevin McDonald, he was God. Pleakley, he was like one of the first voice actors who I ever started noticing was like, hey, I know that voice. He's in that. So then I started looking and I'm like, oh my God, he is in like my entire childhood. He's in Zim, Cat Scratch, Lilo and Stitch, Foster's for one episode. Oh my God. This guy was literally in everything. It was kind of funny.
okay. In the first 5 episodes of Johnny Test, there is 190 whip crap.
What kills me about Johnny Test is that this started out at an American studio, and then it switches over to Teletoon.
One of the things that makes me angry with Johnny Test is that it continued, yet Ruby Gloom ended. That was another good Canadian show. I shouldn't say another one, because Johnny Test was bad. Well, the first season was okay, but after season 1, it was bad. But Ruby Gloom was good, and yet it got canceled. But Johnny Test was canceled.
Okay, I'm gonna look how
Johnny Test continued. Blech,
is Johnny Test the SpongeBob of Canadian animation?
Ooh. No. SpongeBob was good in the
SpongeBob
beginning.
actually
then
makes me laugh.
Actually, I'd be tempted to give the SpongeBob of Canadian animation title to drum roll, please. Total drama.
It is though. It's weird. I say that, but then I keep watching every season of Total Drama, anything that comes on, because I'm just like, I need this in my life. Holy shoot!
Oh my god!
I don't get it. I am so embarrassed to say that I was practically the abandoned King Cat daddy for my dedication to Alejandro Heather as a ship back in 2010 for this damn cartoon. Just why?
We've got a problem. Johnny, apparently via the contract, Johnny Test can be continually made into a series until it has to be renewed in 2020.
Didn't they stop Johnny Test already?
They stopped it, but like apparently the contract doesn't stop until 2020.
Oh.
And they're currently working on season 6.
How did Johnny Test, the obvious Dexter's Lab ripoff, manage to get more seasons than the show it was ripping up? How?
It was cheap to make.
Don't ask me. I didn't really watch the show. My brother was a huge fan, but
okay, that explains it. Cheap to make, face filler, cheap thing for networks to use as filler between. Before Cartoon Network had Teen Titans Go, Johnny Test was their go-to for. Put this in a random filler slot that we don't have for any other tunes at this moment.
Was I the only guy?
I'm with you. I like Total Drama All-Stars too. I even liked Redonkulous Race at some points, if only because the goth couple was freaking wonderful.
Those two were fantastic. Henri and Crimson. They were the entire reason to watch Redonkulous Race.
It's a freaking bunny. I'm just like...
Yes!
What about Owen? Owen was awesome. Owen is awesome no matter what series he's in.
Yeah, it's weird though, because Noah was my favorite Total Drama guy, and...
mixed bag on Owen.
But Owen's is
Noah...
Cinnamon.
No, Noah was like my guy for the show, if only because it was really funny seeing him get pelted in the dodgeball episode. But then they actually gave him character development in World Tour, which I'm just like, hey, I really like you now. But then Redonkulous Race happened, and at first I was really, really sketchy on the whole him and Emma thing. But then I watched the whole thing through, and I'm just like, that was actually kind of cute.
Was I the only one who liked? Was I the only one who liked Lindsay?
Lindsay! Oh my god!
Lindsay's great. One of my favorite scenes in Total. One of my favorite moments in Total Drama overall was when she really stuck it to Heather. The whole I love that.
You know, everyone was searching online trying to find a version of you actually getting to hear what she said. You know, I was in the YouTube search for like weeks.
Okay, let's talk about the best character there is. Adult Honey Boo Boo herself, Sugar.
Oh my god.
Yes, I agree so much on that. I was so happy.
She was fun. She was real fun.
What's bad is she reminds me of a girl who I go to school with so much that was like...
Oh, that's depressing a little bit. It's funny, but it's also depressing.
I live in Georgia. We have Honey Boo Boo, and we're second best to Florida. We have problems, too.
Hey! I'm from Florida.
Florida, the only state, the more north you get, the more south it feels.
if it makes
I live in
feel
South
any
Florida,
better,
so I can attest to that. I can attest to that.
if it makes you feel any better, Krieger from Archer is really starting to remind me of a guy I used to know, and it's creeping me out.
Okay, here's the thing though. I liked Sugar because just the way she hated on Ella, I'm just like, I know it's ridiculous and absurd, but that's what's making it funny for me.
Oh,
The guy.
Yes! I know people were upset because Ella was a big fan favorite and stuff, but just come on. This is a show called Total Drama. You have petty, over-the-top drama. Honestly, season 3, I would have loved it that much more if the stupid love triangle hadn't been in there, and it just been more ridiculous petty fights between Alejandro and Heather. Okay, that's what got me so hooked on them, because they were so ridiculous. They were set up in just the right way for this show's take on drama.
oh,
Here's the thing about World Tour that I kind of feel was a missed opportunity, because they literally created a character that's kind of basically supposed to be a proxy for the fans, but they didn't take it as far as they should have, probably, because, oh my god, if you could read some of the OC characters that I've seen for Total Drama, they could have poked so much fun at that. They could have poked at the fan blogs. They could have poked at the God.
they did poke at the fan blogs.
You're
Remember?
right.
Barely.
Sierra would have been a perfect opportunity to poke more fun at the fandom. They got a couple of pot shots in, but they were so busy showing how creepy she was around Cody. Come on, amp it up to 10. There should have. I agree there. It would have been so much better. Less love triangle bullshit. More Sierra antics. Just
Okay, what
And
about
more Allie Heather. Way more Allie Heather. Yes, fucking.
okay? What about
Yes,
LaShawn? What about LaShawnwa? Or whatever.
oh,
LaShawn?
Lashana was my big favorite for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was like really awesome.
she was fantastic. And that whole thing from Island with her and Harold, I'm just like, oh my god.
Best total drama romantic scene ever. Just the right amount of this is really sweet and this is absolutely ridiculous. Just
Especially considering like the first thing he ever said to her in the series. If you really think about the very first episode where everyone's getting off the boats and literally the thing out of Harold's mouth is, I've never seen a girl like you before. Excuse me? You're really big and loud. And then they end up being a ship, kinda. I'm just like, what?
I was so bummed when they had that sort of derail and Harold be just why? Just keep them together and have them be this kind of proxy or parody of the dad from Napoleon Dynamite and his partner. Those two that got together in that movie. That I know that's what they were parodying. I wish they would have kept it. So much potential in that. Just
No, I'll tell you. Because talking about Sugar back then, the character I really wanted to punch in the face was goddamn Blanley. Man, oh god, I want to hit her so hard.
The only character I really disliked, I can't remember. I know the character, but I can't remember the person.
What season do you think?
Eva.
Oh, Eva.
I just hated Eva for some reason.
It's like you didn't really get a lot of screen time with her anyway, so I can kind of see why. Like the only time you really got to see her be human was during like the season finale, or not even that. It was the whole thing where they're trying to find the case for the $1 million, and you just see her get vulnerable because Justin is able to woo her, and Noah's kind of chews her out a little bit.
Oh, and wasn't there like when I forgot which one, the movie one ended, didn't they do like a little special thing where they go on a road trip together or something?
Oh, you mean, yeah, because there was that whole fake plot about like there was going to be another show that replaced them. Noah had become Chris's gopher.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was where Alejandro first showed up.
That was fun. That was a fun car chase. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, fun fact, this was actually confirmed in an interview. Junior remember from the newest one was based off of original Justin Bieber.
Oh my! I thought that's why they styled his hair like that. Oh my god!
I like the dad and son pair up there. I kind of hope that they keep the precedent they set in Redonkulous Race for other seasons. It'd be great to see that, to see more of that diversity or variation between characters, what ages they are, what kinds of stereotypes or whatever they could play with. So much potential.
Oh, there is, though. There really, really is.
Oh, and what about Jersey incarnated Anne Maria?
Oh, I love
Oh my
her.
god!
Wait, what would happen? What would happen if Anne Maria and Sugar were put in the same room?
Oh god! Yes! Yes!
That's basically putting Snooki and Honey Boo Boo in the same room, and I already love it.
Yes, I want to see them get mad at each other and then start insulting each other.
And then they walk out of the room as BFFs because, like, I've never met anyone who could trash talk like that. Holy shit, yeah.
Why is she German? Why did you do it in a German accent?
I wasn't trying for a German accent. That was just a voice I put on.
And
hey, SR, Alpaca, are you guys still there?
Yeah, I just never watched that show because I didn't really like it.
I'm so sorry about the major derail there.
Oh
grab
god,
the
now.
pitchforks.
Now. Oh boy, now.
On the upside, I got a little bit farther on the book I was reading.
Yay.
I dicked
Gorgeous
around on
now.
Flight Rising, to be fair.
Oh god. Oh, actually, Sammy. I also really wanted to punch Sammy in the face.
Oh, wait, Sammy was.
Oh no, Amy.
Amy, yes. Oh, good lord. Was I the only person who really liked Scarlet until the very end?
I kind of liked what they did with Scarlet, though.
But she was the nerd character. But she was a good character. And they just do a completely 360 with her.
I loved the mad scientist twist, but then again, yeah, not gonna go into that.
Oh, and then what's her name? Who everyone thought was a boy?
Oh god. Are we talking about the same season? I'm trying to remember.
No, it was like the Nuclear Island series.
Oh, everyone thought
Oh,
it was
Revenge of the Island and
Revenge of the Island. Why do I can't? I know this. Always wore a
there's like
hoodie.
16.
Hoodie. Break always thought that.
Joe!
Yeah, Joe. Oh god.
Why didn't they have those two get together?
They did.
Wait, which two?
Joe and Brick didn't get together.
No, wait. I'm thinking of two different people. Yeah. No.
I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't.
PC, I had the horrible thing of shipping Scarlet with Max all the way through.
You're not
I
alone.
still do.
I am not ashamed. Scarlet and
Okay.
Max, yes, please.
We're doing it again. We're doing it again.
It keeps getting derailed by ship things. It's kind of funny.
It's the three of us going on a complete tangent and then just them in the background reading or doing whatever.
Yes. Trying to get back to obscure childhood favorites, though. I'm just like...
Oh, I have one I wanted to bring up.
Go.
I don't remember a lot about this. I just kind of looked it up. This is the I Love to Singa. It's a Merry Melodies short directed by Tex Avery.
About the moon and the June and the springer. I love to sing about a sky that's blue or T42, anything that you know. I'm gonna be for then I love to sing.
Jesus.
Go on and sing about your moon and your June and your springer. Go on and sing about a sky that's blue or T42.
I love
Wait,
it.
did you just go into a southern accent for a second?
Well, the
I
dad,
mean, it's really not that hard, but
the dad in the short is kind of like he doesn't like jazz music, and he's very strict and like jamming in a shinch, and towards the end, whenever he finally accepts his son, although mostly I believe due to the fact that his son would have won a whole bunch of money, and the son starts screwing up, basically going back into the rigorous style that he was trying to be forced into. The dad comes into the studio and is like, "Go on and sing about your Muna and your Juna and your Springer." And then the whole family starts, and then the whole family started singing, and then they won the money.
And really,
God,
a southern accent is so easy. Really?
God, no! Somebody help me! I'm remembering my repressed memory cartoon. Oh no!
Remember the repressed. If I can remember my repressed memories, you can remember yours.
God help me!
If it makes you feel any better, I actually liked Angela Anaconda when I was a kid. So
Nightmare fuel.
No, that is.
She's a witch. We must burn her.
No, God, the show that I tried to repress from my mind. Oh God, this is gonna hurt to say. Ugh. Okay. Glenn Martin DDS.
Have no clue what that is.
oh, I know what program you're talking about. That I don't ever think I watched an episode of that show that was meant to be an adult cartoon. I just don't think it was very well executed.
God. Oh, I need to find it. Hold on. I need to get the thing.
Wait, you're what? This is little kid cartoons. Wait, why is there a cat?
Some of us have cats. Not me, but...
Okay, whose cat is it?
My cat.
No.
Here's my cat.
In here. Thor is, but he's cleaning himself.
I have a...
Of course, the first thing that comes up when you look up Glenn Martin DDS is one of Mr. Enter's animated atrocities. That speaks volumes.
Yep, pretty much. Let me see if I can get the title card for the show up.
I missed... So, JJ the Jet Plane, who's going to have nightmares tonight?
Me.
I don't think I will, but who knows, honestly.
Well, my job is not complete.
Time.
Just let it die. Like that one obscure one-off villain in the horrible Lorax 2012 movie. Let it die, let it shrivel up and die.
Okay,
is this our podcast musical?
Possibly. Hold on.
Musical episode.
I need to do the screen share part. Let's see. Let me see if this works. Okay.
Oh boy.
Once I...
Oh, actually, are we going to end it? Can I end it off with Florida Man and Georgia Boy?
I don't know if y'all can see it.
No.
Okay. I don't know if it's showing up, so I'm just going to do the group chat. Ooh.
What would you say would be the worst animated kids cartoon show would be?
Oh God.
Like it's so bad.
Somebody else can take that ball. I'll donate to a pool to push that off to Mr. Enter or somebody. I don't want to touch that.
That all depends.
I'm not touching that. Goodbye.
It all depends on the circumstances in which you're referring to, or in a sense of bad as in they aren't even trying, bad as in they are trying, but it's still bad. Bad as in they were trying, but the studio ruined it, or bad as in the studio had high promises for it, but the writers ruined it. There's a lot of factors that could go into that, but most of the time, a lot of people would go into more along the lines of the educational kid shows. So
truly bad. Nothing redeemable.
IMDb has an entire list.
Well, because of
hey,
my
the Titanic movie's on there.
Because of my rules, I tend not to watch those type of shows.
I can tell you the worst freaking Don Bluth film that I've seen.
Ooh.
Trolls.
Sweet dare.
So
Well, let's just say the very title makes the nostalgia critic lose his poop.
So how's 2017 looking for people?
Pretty cool, honestly.
Oh, a troll in Central Park. Is that it?
Yeah.
A troll in Central Park.
Oh, Jesus.
That'd definitely be a solid contender for the list, Alpaca. For subjectively worst cartoon of all time. All
You know how I
considered.
say really good idea, really poor execution?
Yeah.
Movie. Troll who doesn't want to be a troll wants to be a good guy. Gets banished, meets 2 kids, saves the day. That sounds good in theory. In theory.
But instead, you have this troll singing. This troll who has a more saccharine image than the worst and corniest Disney movie. And it's just colorful, beautiful imagery on screen. But that's all it is. There's no substance.
It's kind of like The Good Dinosaur, where it's an art film.
Damn.
That's
Honestly, I think
the accurate description.
I think the only thing I ever liked about A Troll in Central Park was the villain's song at the end, and that's only because I liked listening to the music of it.
It has a good soundtrack. It's just that, you know, the writing is very lacking. He didn't his whip enough.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
She sounded like she was having fun singing it, so I'm just like, you know what? I'm okay with this song. I'm okay with this song. She sounds like she's having fun.
Okay, guys, I'm going to bring up a show that is so bad. My little brother, I don't know why he watched this, but Sid the Science Kid.
Huh.
I remember that show. Excuse me while I crawl into a corner.
Yes.
Damn. How bad was this?
No, it wasn't bad like voice acting. Well, it was bad voice acting, but bad just in the way you would think. It was just, oh dear Lord.
For me, I had a real big issue with the animation. I wish they just had let Jim Henson Studios keep it a freaking puppet show.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been cheaper and it would have looked nicer.
Dang, son.
Okay, I'm gonna find image of it. Like, it was really bad animation.
Ooh, this should be fun then. And after that one, I do remember this one show that I thought was the most forgettable thing I'd ever seen in life, but that's for later.
It had a movie?
Because it's a cute show. It's just that the animation, oh my goodness.
No, Sid the Science Kid had a movie.
Yeah.
What?
What the hell is Sid the Science Kid?
I'll give you a photo.
The son of Bill Nye.
There's an image.
I looked it up. I looked it up.
If you play it, just play the audio. Just play the audio and it's fine.
I'm not looking up the audio for that demon spot from hell. No.
I'm gonna go look it up now. I'm gonna go look it up now.
Wait, are you looking at Sid the Science Kid?
Yeah, she did. Remember, Scrooge, we love you.
Oh, Bill Nye was in an episode. Bill Nye was in an episode.
Legit though?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Adam Savage wasn't, to be honest. That seems to be like something he'd want to get in on just because.
Oh, this thing. I remember seeing a DVD cover for this.
Oh, this thing. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I found a live action video of it. Like, they did a thing for like a show. Oh my god. Scrooge, I'm sending you photos.
I want to see because it's probably better than the animation.
Yeah, it is way better.
Oh my gosh! I was just being sarcastic, but goodness.
Scrooge,
that's hilarious. That is freaking...
I got a photo.
Okay.
exactly see how this could look like a demon spawn, but okay.
Oh, I hear
I
that.
was overreacting. I'll admit it. Just
But it is bad.
Okay, so I'm trying to think, because there's one show that I remember was being absolutely forgettable, and the other one that I was completely obsessed with. I don't know which to start with. Yes, I'll start with the good stuff. Chalk Zone. Does
That
anybody
was
remember
considered-
Chalk Zone?
yeah, that was one of my big childhood favorites.
I will rewatch the entirety of that
Isn't that
series.
a cartoon that's technically on a long hiatus?
It may be.
Technically it kind of is, but it's one of those shows where all they need to do is a little bit of restructuring, and it could actually be a good show in a good sense. Like, it could rival some of today's shows if it just had a little bit of restructuring.
I get that. Now, the show I remember being one of the most forgettable things I've ever seen in my life, Monster Buster Club.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I watched a couple of episodes of it, and the premise was kind of interesting, but the way it was set up, it's just fairly generic and easily forgettable, and just I don't remember anything about the characters except for the alien in disguise being kind of interesting and having potential, but not being able to live up to it. Everybody else was just boring.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a guy, so I'm gonna feel bad about liking this show, but did anyone else watch Totally Spies?
Come in.
Yo, hi. I watched its spin-off, for goodness sake. Don't even, bro. I watched Amazing Spies with a Z.
Me too.
Totally
I
Spies was
watched it.
cute though.
I really liked it.
Who remembers which? I think it was
Yes!
Disney. Witch and
Yes!
Winx Club were two others.
I didn't watch Winx, but I definitely watched Witch, and I do definitely remember keeping one of those McDonald's toys for...
Yeah, I've got one
What the
too.
hell was her name? Eva something. Evelyn, maybe? She was like the princess thing. Was technically a bad guy for like 2 seasons, maybe. Kitty. Has the cat invaded the room?
It's Thor and Callie. Thor's being
Babies.
sweet though.
Wait, who was the guy in Totally Spies that was totally Alfred?
Jerry.
I don't know, but
Yeah, Jerry.
what the heck is the bad guy's name that people keep comparing him to Metaton?
From Totally Spies?
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone.
Very flamboyant metrosexual guy.
Just hold on. I'll
Was
be
he a
right back,
musician
guys.
by any chance?
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay.
Another comment about Totally Spies. I saw someone make this in the comments section earlier. A lot of people would be in this camp that Totally Spies was their childhood sexual awakening.
What?
What? I liked it because I really like James Bond and all that stuff. I did not like it for that reason.
Oh, I'm just saying. I just found it an interesting, kind of funny comment.
Yes.
How can you blame them? It was basically a show about three teenagers in skin-tight spandex.
I can't blame them.
Literally, it's a show about knockoff Bond girls.
We are the knockoff Bond girls.
Oh, no, my bad.
So
Knock
Charlie's
off Charlie's Angels. Let's knock off Charlie's Angels.
Oh god.
Oh, tell me I'm wrong.
Oh god. Okay, how many total drama shows are there?
Island, Action, World Tour, Jesus. Revenge of the Island, Pocketel Island, All Stars, and Redonkulous Race. So that's 7.
It has.
Oh my god, yes.
Still
It
waiting
totally
to see if there's gonna
Spies.
be another one.
Totally Spies when it crossed over with Marvin Martian, which was also a fun show. Oh my
Okay,
God.
what about
I lost my mind.
Okay, what about Totally Spies and forgot the other one, the second series,
Amazing Spies.
Amazing Spies. They did a few crossovers. I really like those episodes.
Cartoon guy. I watched Angela Anaconda as a kid, and I actually liked it. I tried to return to it one time after seeing it pop up on other reviewers' channels. I tried to rewatch it, and just, God, I couldn't. I wondered why the hell did I enjoy this program as a kid. The animation style, it's interesting that they went for this kind of collage or newspaper cutout kind of thing, but it looks so clunky and awkward. The pacing is horrible. It's slow and just.
Remember when they did the Digimon thing?
That's what it's best known for.
Yeah, that's what I remember Angela Anaconda in. And by the way, I'm back. And I remember the bad guy's name.
Which bad guy?
Digital Monsters, Digimon.
For, Totally Spies.
Which villain? Because I feel like I kind of know what. Taboo?
And his henchman's name's Yuri. Fabu. It's like fabulous.
I gotta look this up because I do not remember.
I sent a link in the chat.
I didn't see.
Links.
It doesn't.
Links.
Fabu. I'm not gonna lie. I half expected it to be Sebastian because he was the musician.
Isn't that Wacko's catchphrase?
Why does he look like Sebastian from Black Butler? Like he literally just take off that. He looks like Sebastian from Black Butler.
Oh Jesus!
And he has a device called the Fabulizer.
He has a what?
He has a Fabulizer. It turns everyone fabulous.
Fabulous!
You're fabulous.
The Fabulizer.
The head who king the fashions are. You're fabulous.
I'm fabulous.
Fabulous. We all can see it's all about you. It's all about me.
Yes. I can kind of see that people comparing Mettaton to this guy, but I'm just also like, what?
What do you Yeah, because let's face it, Mettaton would have been like, okay, screw you guys, I'm gonna make my own fashion magazine.
Okay, the Fabulizer does this. Elevates moisture content in the eye for reduced linkage and increased sparkle. Arts the right eyebrow to a 47.2 degrees. Add dimples to both sides of the face and an optional chin. Add 15% more teeth for some reason. Whitening of the teeth. Platinum streak in the hair that covers one eye for the mysterious peek-a-boo appeal. Add attention-grabbing cheek mole. The mole unfortunately contained a mind control advice used by Fabu.
Why do I feel like this guy is suddenly my fabulous child?
And the problem is, he looks like a bad anime villain. Like, you think he looks like one.
He looks like the one of the characters from the new Voltron had a kid.
Damn.
The
way he's described, it sounds like what a Harry Potter musical's Draco Malfoy would turn into when he grew up.
Yeah. or like the king ending for Undertale from Mettaton, to be honest.
Damn.
Tries to distract people by making them look at a glittering wall.
Damn. Okay. Oh my god, grossology. Does anybody know what the hell I'm talking about?
No.
No.
Oh my god, what? Hold on. I gotta find things. Grossology was my thing. It was beautiful. Especially because it gave me one of my first cinnamon rolls.
My dad made chocolate chip cookies, and they're the best, so I'm low-key eating them right now.
Ed. Okay. Oh, wow, it's a website? Huh, cool.
Totally spy villains.
Anyways. Sebastian! Sebastian was a freaking creep. Just saying.
Wait, are we which Sebastian are we talking about? Black Butler Sebastian or
Totally Spies Sebastian. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Speaking of the name Sebastian, can I say something kind of... Before my freshman year of high school, I had this weird-ass crush on the side character from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX called Bastion that wrote math equations on the wall and stuff. I admitted this to my best friend. He has not let it go to this day. Won't let it go.
How bad does a character have to be for that to be a thing?
Huh?
Hold on, Totally Spies. Did he get teased that badly and that long for it? How bad was this guy?
Very bad. He went up on a cliffside in the morning to practice drawing cards.
Okay, so there's the link for Grossology, and this is... Hold on, if I can get it to work.
Is that the raw yellow guy?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, it was. That's him. That's... But in my defense, I was 14.
And this is... That's the Grossology link. This is the link to Sebastian from Totally Spies. Oh my god, this dude was a fucking creepazoid. Be PG about this. Oh, Jesus. Jesus save us.
Okay, I looked up Grossology, and I found this book cover for a book. Just, look, I'm just going to send this to Scrooge. Scrooge, I'm sorry I'm flooding you with pictures.
I don't want to...
Oh, sorry.
This is beyond description.
Yeah, sorry.
Dang.
Sorry.
Do you see this? What the
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I just...
And
that's not what I'm talking about.
Just for the record, I don't know what to say here.
Scrooge,
I don't know.
Scrooge, Daddy, see it stop working?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry. I just...
That's a thing.
Who are you asking who is Nostalgia Chick? There's already a Nostalgia Chick.
Sorry about that.
Oh, this is a comment. Somebody asking, "Are you Nostalgia Chick?"
Yeah, who are they talking about? No, because like, cartoon guy. Who are you trying to address with that?
That particular internet personality already exists. As far as I know, she's pretty much branched off from that guy with the glasses. Went off and done her own thing.
Yeah, she's the one that keeps crushing on Todd in the Shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that storyline wrapped up a long time ago. She's doing something completely different now. For a while, she had a series discussing tropes or ideas behind.
Oh yeah, because I watched her episode on Hades. I remember that.
Oh yeah.
I think they were referring to Blue Zebra.
I'm sorry, Scrooge. I just found that.
Just use the link that I put. That's the show I'm talking about.
I do like the villain. The villain from Grossology looks really, really cool. She has this like plant praying mantis feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's been about 2 or so hours, so going to wrap up here.
Wait, was one of the villains just a giant pimple?
I think, possibly.
Oh, speaking of obscure cartoons, there was a show called Day the Barbarian. Not sure if
Oh my god,
that
yes.
was on Disney.
That one's on my list.
What the fuck are you talking about, cartoon guy? Backpedaling out of that. Okay, I'm going to continue with what I was discussing here. There's an episode of Day the Barbarian parodying Beauty and the Beast. And Candy fell in love with her zit. It's one of the weirdest episodes of something I've seen. And zit turned out to be a good guy, and she fell in love with it for some reason, and it was just...
That just reminds me of...
Okay, it's time to stop.
What is going on in the comments?
I don't know.
Do I need to put a cartoon guy in a timeout?
I think so.
Yeah, legit. This is starting to get a little creepy, honestly.
There, I did my admin powers.
Dang. Yes.
Sorry, you went down the rabbit hole too far.
I'm pulling you back out, my dude.
Yes. Oh god, now that's just making me think of Secret Show for some reason.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know. Run the Secret Show.
My mom came downstairs. That's why I muted my microphone.
Oh.
And I'm so glad she didn't see the comments section.
I'm sure we all are.
Okay. Next time that something like that pops up, fuck it.
Yeah.
If we're going to go into that kind of awkward territory, I'm going to bring in somebody who naturally goes and makes jokes like that on a consistent basis, because it'd be a lot easier to have someone who, you know what I mean? There's just certain people who can really bounce that up and just...
Yeah, I am so sorry. I did not...
It's okay. I just... did you have to put Cartoon Guy out for 300 seconds? That's okay.
That's the automatic time limit. 300 seconds.
Oh.
You were telling me to put him out in a timeout.
It was more...
Hopefully he's not angry.
There's Cartoon Guy, if you're still listening, everything's okay. There's awkward crap that's gonna pop up. It just came out of nowhere. I just wasn't expecting it. That's all.
Yeah.
We must go for the loss of Cartoon Fellow. He was forsaken a good guy, but for a mistake on my part, I shot him sadly in the heart, and he is put laid to rest for 300 seconds.
Seriously, sorry, dude.
Freaking Blue Zebra's doing like a eulogy in the.
This would be an appropriate time for okay, I'm done.
I have one show I want to ask you guys about if you've heard of it. Mary Shelley's Frankenhole.
Huh.
It's a really good show.
Familiar.
It's a really good show.
Scrooge, don't forget to breathe, honey.
Did I finally break Scrooge? Did I make her have a EXE stop working moment?
I've been trying to bounce back from something for like close to 10 minutes now.
So I've crashed you. Dang it.
Or did the comments section crash you?
I think it was a combination of both.
Poor honey.
Everything's fine.
This has been a long time coming.
Yeah, karma was bound to bite me for how many times I give other people a hard time for ridiculous stuff.
It's been put in the comments. Nice, Will.
And you cannot fight. You cannot fight back. Please don't fight back. Okay.
Don't actually leave. We just kind of got overwhelmed for a hot 10 minutes.
Wait, I have that. You have enchiladas. Let's keep it as a Cold War.
Dang. Is that going to be the point of this channel now? Is that everyone's trying to break each other? Because if that's so, then Alpaca, SR, and I are in danger.
I'm already broken, my dude.
Like, it can also be broken.
Breaking each other is not the point. It's got to the point where conversations.
Oh, it's our running joke. That's what this is.
Shit, but
it's our running joke. The running joke is that we're trying to break each other.
I'd rather it just be things derail into very weird. I don't know. Okay, as an example, one moment you're talking about something like Infinity Train, the newest cartoon pilot, and then it derails into what the fuck is Zork from Yu-Gi-Oh? I think that's a better way to describe what kind of trend this podcast goes for. We don't even discuss what the title is. It's supposed to be Headcanon Hive. You'd expect a discussion about cartoon theories or weird headcanons, like Toffee is Marco from the future. But instead, it's what kind of phallic thing is Zork from Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm kind of glad I was not sitting in on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry about that. I wasn't even the one who brought it up. SR was.
No, I didn't.
So are you saying that he is a flying fuck?
What?
I didn't even know Zork existed.
Same, honestly.
Lucy, right? You shouldn't have mentioned that because there's this ridiculous episode of Group Adventures of Billy and Mandy where Billy has this huge one gum. He's told, don't swallow your gum. What's the first thing he does? Finds a stump out the floor and sits on it and says, "This looks like an awesome place to swallow my gum." That's one of the weird references that my dad has glommed onto for all these. That and some stupid scene from The Proud Family where this Asian dad tells the kid B means be trying hard to get an A.
Know what the Headcanon Hive should be renamed? What? Headcanon Hive, derailing in point.
Maybe, kind of. See, I kind of have to go off of what Scrooge is saying, though, because my dad, to this day, is still, for some reason, very attached to Plankton screaming at the top of his lungs, "I went to college." And I don't know why.
I went to college!
I find it especially funny because my dad didn't even finish college. So, nah.
Well, technically, he went.
Like,
Plankton never said he graduated.
There is only one.
The only thing I can remember is my mom thinking I was gay because of a text.
What?
Remember? I said I was coming out of school and my mom misread it as I was coming out. And how she typed, "I always knew."
Oh, God.
What gets me shit?
Oh, yo, dude.
Yeah.
Alpaca, are you okay?
That gets me.
Breathe, honey, breathe.
Are we just trying to kill each other now?
Possibly.
Okay. I think this is a good place to wrap it up and stop for tonight.
Wait.
It's like that scene in Harvey.
We don't want it to turn into that 4-hour podcast from ways ago.
No.
Wait. No. I have one last thing. Florida Man!
Okay, one Florida Man story, and then we're wrapping up.
Naked Florida Man runs rampant onto oncoming traffic, jumps on cars, smashes his head into windshield, and lives.
What?
It's a thing. I'm 100% sure it's a thing.
Was he on bath salts?
Okay. No, he was on LSD.
Same difference.
Legit,
to be fair.
Okay. Florida Man is taking bath salts. And that is where we are leaving off for tonight. Good night, everybody.
I have the perfect... Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, I ruined the podcast.